Gina Wight with us from Financial Life Planners. Gina, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, you think of retirement being this glorious time, but I imagine a lot leads up to planning. So when we talk about people being concerned right now, why are people concerned, and should they be?
Well, I mean, retirement is one of the biggest financial decisions somebody will make in their entire life. Making that decision right now is extra difficult because of all the economic uncertainty. Right. So yes, inflation is slowing, but prices are still so high, and we don't know how tariffs are going to impact the market yet. We just haven't seen the impacts of that. The market certainly didn't like it initially. The S&P went down 5% after that was announced. And so because of that and other unknown variables like interest rates and what will happen there, economists are predicting anywhere from a 30 to 60% likelihood of a recession.
Wow.
That's a huge difference when you're trying to make a decision on whether or not to go on a fixed income and no longer have the ability to have earned income anymore, if that should happen.
Should you retire in a down stock market?
You can. I mean, the most important thing, what we're always trying to avoid, especially in volatility, is we don't want to take money out of the market when it's down, because then we lock in that loss. It's that sequence of return risk that people talk about. And if you're invested in the market, there's absolutely no way to avoid that risk.
Right.
But there's measures that we can take to mitigate that. Most importantly, making sure that you have enough cash or liquid money set aside to take your income from if you're retired and it's a down market, so that you have time to let the market recover in those equities.
So would that be a situation like a younger person who would have more time for returns? Tell me, you taught me a new phrase before we went live on television. How can we protect ourselves from a sequence of returns risk?
Right, that's just the market going up and down, right? So if you retire and the market's up, great. If you retire and the market's down, not so great. But we know that's going to happen. It's all about managing and balancing risk.
Right.
So everybody should know how much of a withdrawal rate their portfolio can handle, and what amount of return do they need to see in their portfolio. And then just don't take on any more risk than that, especially if you're in retirement, so that you can really identify how much you should have in stocks and bonds, making sure that you're diversified. And really, you know, there's that old adage of when you retire, you should be at a 60-40 split. It's a good rule of thumb, but really what's most important is you find that balance for you and your income needs, but you have a strategy for income. So where are you going to go to pull your money when the market's up, when the market's down? Are you going to rebalance and capture those gains to replenish that little cash bucket to take income from? Or maybe if you got hit hard in April and haven't recovered, you might consult with a professional and consider taking Social Security earlier than anticipated, or delaying larger purchases, maybe even temporarily financing some larger purchases, if that makes sense.
So for someone who is planning to retire this year, should they?
Well, congratulations to that person.
I hope that
delightful. They can. Take a look at, while you're still earning money, can you max out your retirement accounts, and really just take a look at your specific needs, and can your portfolio withstand that withdrawal rate without potentially running out of money? And what are your income needs? Do you have a strategy? Consult with a professional to make sure you're not going to run out of money and have that income plan.
Yeah, because you want it to be a really fun time in your life, an enjoyable time, and not doing this kind of like last minute scramble.
Right, or regret doing it too soon and have that added stress.
All right, well, that Powerball's still out there.
Yes, give us a call.
Add that in there too. Gina, thank you so much for making this easy to understand. We appreciate it.
Sure, my pleasure.